but of 12 Athens starters, 9 finished, a fact which speaks for itself. At Gap, the routes from all 7 starting points converged for what the organizers had planned to be the sting in the tail of their revised itineraries. In fact, for most, the damage was already done, although for some of us, there still remained the cruel misfortune of being beaten after what proved to be the worst of the journey was passed. Amongst those who had survived the continuous hazards of this epic event was Peter Harper at the wheel of his Sunbeam Rapier. With Peter Elbra and Reg Phillips completing his crew, Harper was to be one of the 9 who reached Monte Carlo without incurring any penalty points. In itself an achievement which puts the hallmark of exceptional quality on himself, his men, and his machine. Of the 303 cars which set off on the adventure, only 59 passed under this banner to classify as finishers. Of these, 22 were British and 6 were Sunbeam Rapiers. For with Harper were qualified Peter Garnier and Peter Jopp, and the Norwegian Scotvet and Strandrud from Oslo, Ray Merrick and Alan Grant, and the Swiss drivers Henri Ziegler and Julien Kotz from Lisbon, and R.F. Hedder and J.F. Melvin from Glasgow. For them, the flags already might be flown. But the rally was by no means over yet. There were but 9 hours in which to rest before the battle would be rejoined in earnest. Behind the sheltered bay at Monte Carlo, the mountains, which had already transformed the rally scene, now once again confronted the 59 cars qualified for the classification test. This 650-mile circuit not only included all the traditional mountain passes of previous Monte Carlo rallies, but led away to the east into some of the least known and most rugged and remote mountain areas of France. The circuit was divided into 9 sections of widely differing lengths. The lowest minimum average speed was 50 kilometers per hour, 32 miles an hour, on the most terrifying stretches, and even this was to prove virtually impossible. For the rest, it was the same remorseless 1 kilometer per minute, which had to be covered through the long hours of darkness and well into the following afternoon.